Hi, many people have asked us, what do you need to create life-changing learning experiences, unforgettable learning experiences? And today, we're going to talk just about that. My name is Max Quiroz from Max and Ruth Training, and I welcome you to this video. If you haven't done so, please click on the subscribe button of our YouTube channel, activate the notifications bell so that you get notified whenever we upload a new video. And today, as I was telling you, we're going to talk about 4 elements to design life-changing learning experiences. And no, they're not the ancient Greek elements, earth, fire, water, and wind. No, we're not going to talk about those elements. We're going to talk about different elements, 4 elements that can help you create life-changing learning experiences. And just imagine when a master perfumer sits in front of his or her desk and he or she has access to all the different essences. He might have lavender or rose scent, or jasmine, or musk as a fixative, different elements, different essences, different aromas that he or she can combine in order to create a masterpiece. A perfume, a new wonderful perfume, is a masterpiece. Exactly the same thing happens when we're designing and delivering life-changing learning experiences. We have to combine different elements in different measures so that we can create a masterpiece, something that will be unforgettable for our participants. And the first thing that we must understand is that memory is very unfair. Yes, most of our memories or the events that happen along our day, along a course, along a conference are forgotten. And we only remember the positive or negative peaks that are created during the day or during a conference or during a course. And that happens every time. If I ask you to remember what were you doing on a certain date, you might not remember most of the activities, but you will remember those activities that were above or below average. And that's very important because as facilitators, we are always trying to make everything normal. And if everything's normal, the participant won't remember many things and won't learn. So we have to learn how to design peaks in order for the participant to learn, in order for him to experience something that will create a lasting memory in his or her mind. And that is what we should do. But something very important, we must always remember that the elements we're going to see right now must always serve a learning objective. If we don't have solid, strong learning objectives, no matter what we do, the participant won't learn. He might experience wonderful activities, different things, but he won't learn. He won't remember those because those activities must be tied to a learning objective. And that's fundamental. We've talked in different videos of the importance of learning objectives, and this is another example of that. Those are the main thing that we must design, and all this are created around that learning objective. And the first element that we can use is move out of the comfort zone. Move the participants and move ourselves out of that comfort zone, because if we are in a comfort zone, we're in the average and we won't learn, we won't remember. Whenever we move the participants and we move ourselves out of a comfort zone, then we will be learning. I remember once when we were in a course, they took us to practice rappel on about a 30-foot high rock wall in a mountain, and we wore a helmet, our harness, and we went backwards from a 30-foot height. And it's important because what happened there, it broke all of our resistance, and then we could really start learning. That's what moving somebody out of the comfort zone is. Design activities that move participants out of their comfort zone. The next element is what we call design magical moments. And a magical moment for us is that aha moment where the participant, you can see it in their faces. They have just realized something. They are aware of something new that they have learned in that exact moment. That is a magical moment. That's an aha moment. And you can design those. And discovery learning is a magnificent tool, a very powerful tool that you can use in order to create those magical moments. Another thing is that you can create different activities and then reconstruct the learning. Ask the participants to say what they have learned. And this is a great way instead of just lecturing about some kind of content. Before we go on to the other two elements, I would like to invite you, if you want to learn more or learn how to integrate this and many other things into your next conference, course, or workshop, program a free discovery call with us. No compromise, no selling, no buying, no nothing. It's just a call where we would like to help you and see how you can integrate these four elements or many other things into your next workshop or course so that you can make an impact and create a life-changing learning experience for your participants. Click on the link that you see on your screen or on the link that is in the description of this video, and hope to see you in that discovery call. The third element that we must use is we have to use the senses. We must involve all our senses. What happens if, for example, if you blindfold a group of participants and then ask them to walk around the room? And I'm sure you remember that story, magnificent story of the blind wise men surrounding the elephant, that each touches a different part of the elephant and he says what he thinks it is. One touches a trunk and he says it's a snake. One touches a leg and says it's a tree. Exactly the same thing happens when we play with the senses of the participants in a course or a workshop. They learn, we create those peaks, and they learn and they remember that activity for a long time. I can tell you, I've lived it and I've directed this kind of activity, and whenever I find participants years after the activity, they always remember what we did in that course or workshop. So it's very important to work with all the senses. And finally, the last element is design what we like to call vulnerable moments, where participants and facilitators put their own identity on the line. And when they do this, and when you do this, you are true, you're sincere, and you're open to learning. When you're vulnerable, it's the group itself grows and helps you, and people really learn. They create lasting bonds with the other participants, and they create lifelong learning. And this is lasting memories, lasting knowledge. And this is very important whenever you are designing and delivering life-changing courses. So those are the four elements that you can use to design and deliver life-changing, unforgettable learning experiences. But remember always, all these activities must be dependent on a learning objective. They must be tied to a learning objective. If not, they're just activities. They're smoke and mirrors, and they won't help you. They won't help the participants to learn and to remember that knowledge. Remember, if you want to learn more how you can integrate all these elements and many other aspects of how to design and create and deliver life-changing courses, jump into a free discovery call with us. Click on the link that you see on your screen or the link that is in the description of this video. No commitment. We just love to help people, and we would love to help you. We really hope this video has been helpful for you. See you in the next one. Have a great day.